We all want to buy a house of our own, an apartment, a villa, or buy a land and construct our dream house there, right? Yeah. That's the dream of every middle class individual. But there are individuals in our society who like to accumulate lots and lots of land. And that is why our news channels are filled with this headlines of land scams every day. But do we really require so much land? If no, what is the exact amount of land that we all require? Let us try to find out from the story of Abdul. An ambitious peasant, Abdul, after gaining ever greater parts of land, finally heard this wonderful deal in a far-off land. It was the land of Bashkirs. He traveled there to negotiate with the village elderman about the land. The village elderman to him seemed to be a fool. The elder Bashkir told him that he can have all the land that he wants for 1,000 rubles a day. Abdul did not understand. A day? How much land would that be? How many acres would that land be? We don't reckon by your way. We sell by the day. How much ever land you walk in one day will be all yours. Abdul argued that a man can walk as much land as he wants in a day. Will that all be his? Yes, all of that land will be yours. But there is one condition. If you do not return to the starting point by sundown, the 1,000 rubles will be forfeited. Ecstatic Abdul spent a sleepless night. At dawn, along with all the villagers, he walked to the top of the hill, where the elder Bashkir placed his hat. After placing 1,000 rubles on top of the hat, Abdul started walking, digging the ground to mark the land that he has walked. The going was easy. He thought to himself, let me walk for another 3 miles and then take a left. This land is so beautiful, it would be a pity to miss any of it. So he kept walking throughout the morning, grabbing as much land as he could. But by afternoon, when he looked back to where he started, he couldn't see the view. He thought he has come very far and he should start taking shorter sides. By now, the afternoon had wore and the heat was exhausting. His bare feet were cut and bruised. His legs had weakened. He wanted to rest, but it was out of the question. He struggled through the entire morning and afternoon to grab a lot of land. By the sun and the heat, he was sweating. On he ran, his shirt soaked, his throat parched. His lungs were beating like a blacksmith's bellows and his heart was pounding like a hammer. He was in a terrible condition. All this strain will be the death of me, he said to himself. Although Abdul feared death, he couldn't give up. He said to himself, they would think of me as an idiot. I cannot give up now. So he kept going. As he could hear the sound of the Bashkirs still cheering for him, he summoned his last ounce of strength and rushed to the hill. As he reached the bottom of the hill, suddenly everything went down. The sun had set. No! He groaned. He wanted to stop. And that is when he heard the Bashkirs still cheering for him. He realized that from the place where he was, bottom of the hill, the sun had set. But for the people on top, it was not sundown yet. So he took a deep breath and rushed to the top of the hill. The elder man was sitting there, laughing his heads out. Abdul's legs had given away, and he jumped to grab the hat. He fell down. The elder man said, "Wonderful, Abdul. You have grabbed a lot of land for yourself." Abdul's worker rushed to the master to shake him, to make him wake up. But Abdul was dead. The worker picked up his spade, dug a grave, and buried him. 6 feet. 6 feet, ladies and gentlemen, from head to heel. Exactly the amount of land a man needs. Then why is it we try to grab so much of land? It is the greed. Gandhiji once said that the world has everything to fulfill one's needs, but not one's greed. It is the greed that causes these individuals to do all those land scams. It is the greed which prevents us from enjoying those little moments of joy in the pursuit of ambitious desires. There is an Abdul in each and every one of us. Let us not let him lose something at hand in the greed to grab more. Thank you.